Wild Fork, the Brisket Shop, Mike Calta, and The Bone. What a great time to be alive as The Bone tailgates live right across from Ray J. Sunday, it's the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. Brought to you by Bud Light, the Mike Calta Show, and 102.5 The Bone. For all the info and how to get in for free, just visit theboneonline.com and keep listening to win your way in right here on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars. The drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. 102.5 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
And now it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
All right, we're doing it. We're here. Good morning. It is a Mike Calta After Show, 10:02 in the morning. That means I got to get to this real fast, because if not, you people will flip out. We can't have that, can we?
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Drop. This hour's keyword is drop. D-R-O-P. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now. Enter keyword drop before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours. Drop. Good luck. Across from me now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, looking fantastic on a Friday. The one and only JoJo. Hello.
Speaking of drop.
Yeah?
Did you drop a load in your pants this morning?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was 4 hours ago. I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
What you mean?
The panic that I had in my heart for you was wild.
Yeah.
Because here's how I know. First of all, he never lets the intro play until the end. So I know once it gets past a certain point, either he's out
my
sick,
butt was already tightening up.
and I was like, oh God, what's happening?
Yeah.
I was making Everly's lunch. I'm like, oh God, what's happening? What's going on? Is everything okay? I didn't know you were in here today. I didn't know. I thought like Carmen was out and Monica was helping, but nobody knew. There was just so many things.
Well, we were keeping it on the hush-hush because she wanted to surprise Mike. So we weren't really talking about it. But, it was planned for a few days, and actually last week. And I, normally I come in here and, I pot up the channel that goes to Mike's house and everything's fine. But it just wasn't working. And I go, okay, now I have no idea what's going on. And
that you're talking to Carmen on the
just
phone,
like, oh, man.
But obviously you're on air, so like, God, what are they saying? I can't hear. He's turned away from the microphone.
I know. When that kind of thing happens to me, I just want to leave, dude. I'm like, you know what? This isn't. Radio's not for me. I tried. You know, I'm a comedian. Let me just tell jokes.
I will tell you, as a listener, it's comical. I know it's stressful for you, but as a listener, it's like, oh God, what's happening?
Yeah.
And it's like, because you're there, we can hear you. We know like there's technical difficulties happening, but do we know how to change to that channel or whatever needs to be done for next time, just in case?
Maybe.
Okay.
I was in the moment. I'm freaking out. Mike Cernak comes in, saves the day as he always does.
Yeah, he's known
and
for that.
because if not, I was just gonna douse kerosene all over the room, light it on fire, and just leave.
Just walk out.
You know what I mean? Just walk
Just
out.
flick the match behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I got it.
It blows up behind me in slow mo,
Absolutely.
like one of those old movies.
God.
Yeah. I'm done.
And then I just know you, so I know that the sheer panic. I can hear it in your voice when you're talking to Carmen on the phone.
I'm an anxiety-ridden Jagger.
And I was like, and I wanted to text you. I'm like, nope, no salt on the wound. We're not going to do that. We'll just wait, and then I'll make fun of him in person.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're good. My wife was texting me. She was listening.
Oh, good.
She's like, OMG. I'm like, I know, dude. I know. Yeah. And then,
you're feeling good. You get here in time. You make a coffee.
Yeah.
You're just living.
Dude.
Doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing.
Perfect.
And then, whoops a daisy.
everything was going too well, you know?
That's all right. Needed to wake you up a little bit, you know? Get you going for the day.
It's fine. It's fine. You know, and then I just, I sat back there and only talked when I was spoken to most of the time. I'm just going to sit here and like try to make sure I do everything right. Like I'm texting with Carmen and Gio. I'm like giving them exactly, all right, we got 2 minutes till, break.
You have 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
I'm just
2 minutes and 4 seconds.
Trying to be a producer, trying not to mess up. And it's stressful, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's not my baby. That's the morning show. That's the number one morning show. You know, like it's a lot. So,
but you did it, and it was great.
I think we ended up being okay. And plus, when I edit the replay, so
You'll just cut that whole first segment out.
I'll take a lot of it out. I'll take a lot of the the dead
character.
air. I've already edited that scene or that segment, so you'll hear that there was a problem, but it's way less of a problem.
Okay,
the way I edited, yeah. So it's like. You'll hear, it'll be a little dead air, and you'll hear.
My favorite was Mike. He was hot, right? He was not happy. This has happened, before, and it was heads on the chopping block. I'm not sure who he was hoping that screwed it up, but he was. It sounded like he was ready, and then it was. Well, it might have been mid John Senning because he, had to do a phone call with Mo DeWitt, and then it went. Oh, well.
If there's somebody that's going to be somebody that's not going to be on the chopping block, it's going to be John Senning.
It's going to be John Senning.
Everybody else, I'd be scared, But
thank God it wasn't.
I thought it was Spike because he runs the board for Dom on Wednesday nights.
But today's Friday.
Oh, that's right. Today is Friday. But nobody's in here. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I didn't know. An overnight board up. I didn't know who. I
don't think we have overnight board ups
So
anymore.
it would have been Drew would have been the last one there last night.
Yeah, and I don't think he piped anybody in. So.
No.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's simple, and maybe it's just I need to learn more. That way I can figure out how to put out a fire.
Well, that's okay. Now you know.
Yeah. Well, now I know that I'll just freak out again if it happens.
Well, no, now you know to check the certain channel.
Yeah, I don't know if I really paid attention when Mike fixed it.
Okay, maybe we find that out.
Maybe
just in case.
When that kind of thing happens, though. I started thinking, you know what? Maybe radio isn't for me,
No, that's the best way to learn when you're just thrown right into the fire.
I should just be a comedian,
No, you're doing a great job. Look at all those lights and buttons, and you've got it all managed perfectly now.
Like really good at poker and comedy. Like there's nothing that can get thrown at me there that I can't figure out.
You're doing great.
I'm just saying, dude,
Keep your head up.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Nobody was mad at me, so immediately.
Thankfully.
Yeah, immediately.
I will tell you, I appreciated your stepping up and saying it's probably something that I should know, and so it's probably in some way my fault also.
Right, when he said whose fault is it, I just assumed it's my fault. Yeah.
Well, and I think to a certain degree, yes, we should know that, but you didn't, and so now you will, should there be a next time, which I think is respectable.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the things I've learned in radio, and it's probably true for most people, is I've learned the hard way. Like
you have to.
Well, I mean, it would be nice if you got like proper training, before you found out in a heat of the moment, like, I need to figure out why this isn't playing or why this isn't working.
We did?
It's scary.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
but that's okay. You did it. And now you can breathe because in 50 minutes you'll be done and you'll be on your way to the Hooters in Brandon.
damn right, dude. I'm gonna house some wings too, dude.
For a little licky lunch.
I was thinking like maybe I'll try to eat lighter for lunch today. Not now. Now, no.
Nah.
I'm gonna snort some wing sauce. That's how stressed out I am.
Have a little liquid. Have a little lunch.
I might. I haven't had a alcoholic beverage in 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
I know.
Are you gonna get sauced?
Since Atlanta.
Good for you.
I know I'm not gonna get sauced.
You should.
No.
Have funsies. It's Friday.
I'm driving home, even though it's in Brandon. I live in Valrico, so it's not far. But we're going out tonight, so I need to go home and take a nap.
Yeah. Be fresh.
How old does that sound?
No, you were up early today, though.
Yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m. So, I mean, if I'm going to go out and do Screamageddon with the family tonight, I need to take a nap.
Well, yes, you do. Okay.
Yeah. If not, I'll be a wreck.
Okay, we don't want that.
I'll look like one of the zombies, and nobody wants that. Phone lines are open if you'd like to join us, 800-771-1025. Also, coming up on the show, we got TM Powell calling in at about 10:25. He has seen, he's watching all the movies now.
Yeah.
But he has seen the new Him movie.
Oh, I saw previews.
Yeah, it looks weird. I'm going to say that. So
I feel like they all do. I mean, they probably
the
have
Jordan
to.
Peele ones?
Yeah, because I feel like you have to watch them in their entirety to understand it. And so when you're only seeing the trailer, I feel like none of it they never make sense.
Yeah, so we'll be talking to him about that, and of course, other. I want to ask him about a couple of television shows I've been watching lately too, to see if he's up on those. Lots of stuff. Do you watch, quick question,
Okay.
and we may be getting a phone call from a comedian friend of mine that's going to be at Side Splitters on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm keeping my lazy eye on the hotline.
One eye on the phone, one eye on me. I like it.
Yeah, keep one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Anyway, but Brittany Brave, by the way, she's actually a Miami radio person.
Oh, okay.
Station at Cox Media Group station down there.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
But very funny comic. She'll be at Side Splitters on Sunday night, 7 p.m. show. So if I don't get to talk to her, make sure at least I plug that. Lots of great shows. Brian Simpson. I mean, Side Splitters, you know how they do it. Bill Bellamy's at the Funny Bone. It's a good weekend for comedy. Yeah.
I should have made a detour by the Calta residence because
Man,
I love
you white broads love some Bill Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy.
He's a handsome guy. He knows it.
Oh, I've loved him for a long time.
Good dude. Funny story about that. When I got the rescue dog we have, when I adopted her.
You white girls love you some Bill Bellamy.
You really do. Well, black girls too. All girls.
I was going to say.
Yeah. But when I got my little rescue dog, and she's about to be like, I think 10 or 11 years old. We've had her because I got her a couple years after my wife and I got together, and because we had a little Frenchie that would have separation anxiety when we left the house, so we need him to get him a friend, and it worked. But I wanted to name the dog after a comedian, because a lot of my comedian friends would name their dogs after comedians. Like my friend Catherine Maloney, she had a little like a beagle named Carlin. You know.
Okay.
And I always thought
cute.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So when they asked me, what do you naming this little girl, this little dog? She's a pit mix. And I was thinking, all right, because she's gonna have my last name, which is Bell. And I was like, ooh, Bellamy Bell. That's a cool name, right? So they put down on her little registration, her name is Bellamy. And I was thinking of Bill Bellamy, right?
Bell.
Yeah. And then I took her home, and I told my wife, I go, this is little Bellamy. And she goes, I hate that name. It's not going to work for me.
Oh, Bell.
And then my wife says, she looks like a Piper.
Oh.
And she's been Piper ever since, and she loves it.
But her name on her certificate still says Bellamy?
Yeah, but she's Piper, and she answers to Piper or Pipies or Peeps or whatever. But Piper made sense because I broke her out of jail. And she's orange, right? And I was right when that show came out. Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, and her name was Piper.
Yep, there you go. So, and she's the sweetest, nicest dog you ever meet in your life. She's the best. I love her so much.
Well, I love Bill Bellamy so much.
Now she's got gray face, and it's making me sad. My dog's getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they start getting gray, you're like, oh, no.
That's it.
I know.
It's okay. You gave her a good life.
Yeah, my wife took her to the vet the other day and got all this different stuff, these checkups, all this, like, medicines and all these things to keep her up to par. And then she goes, they want to do a bunch of dental work on her, and it's going to cost a couple $1,000s. And I'm like, not trying to sound heartless, but I go, how much more time are we going to get out of this dental work? You know, like, because I need to get some dental work. I got a couple.
Maybe you just go to soft foods.
I got a couple $1,000s worth of stuff I like to do to my teeth too, and I know I don't have much longer either, but I think I got longer than the dog does.
Yeah.
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 And,
I do.
yeah.
You love your babies.
I do love her, but I mean, do you want to invest, like going and get her, get her, what are we getting her, doggy crowns? What are we doing? And then she's gone in 2 years or a year,
Let's just pull them out and let's opt for some soft, squishy stuff.
When I was a kid, the dog gets sick, you take it out the back, you old yeller,
Okay, well, I don't want to do that.
I'm not doing that either.
Okay.
I don't ever want another dog again, but we're going to do it. I hate the heartache. I really do. But when we were up in Atlanta, my in-laws, they have one of those damn Labradoodles. Like the
My
Caltas
brother
have.
has one. They're so cute.
It just seems like you need to have a certain level of income to own one. Like my in-laws, they're very successful people, lawyers and stuff. And everybody I know that has one, they're in a good place financially. It's almost like a status symbol. It's like I'm rich, I have a Labradoodle.
No, my brother, I just said, has one.
Is he?
No.
He's not rich?
No.
Not well off?
No, because if he was, then I would be.
Upper middle class? Like, I don't know. I'd
be living with him.
You never see a poor person with a Labradoodle.
No. I mean, I don't know. But I will say, I think just with anything, proper care and maintenance, whether it's a person or a pet, I think the expense lessens.
I think the Labradoodles are super expensive to keep maintained too because of their grooming.
Oh, my brother's is a golden doodle. Sorry. Not a Labradoodle, but same.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, one's a Labrador and one is a golden retriever.
Yeah.
mix.
Well, I love they're good dogs.
They're great dogs.
They show so much personality. I'll show you pictures of this Labradoodle with my wife, and this dog smiles for pictures and everything else.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
They hug
pups.
you. And they're big.
They're big.
But I think they said they spend a couple $100 a month just on a groomer or something. So
well, no. I mean, you could also
money.
groom your own dog.
Not a big ass Labradoodle. You know what I mean? I know my wife. This dog would be getting the major groomage with the bows in her little ears and all the little stuff they do.
I don't know.
That's what my wife did. I'm telling you. That's what
I got a groomer for you. I think.
I got to cut my own hair.
I think one of our listeners is a groomer.
I'm sure we have listeners that are groomers.
She's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I had a question. I forgot. Go ahead.
While you're thinking of it, let's go to the phones. You're on the Mike Calta After Show.
Hey, I got a question for JoJo.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Hey, my 10-year-old daughter was watching that little demonstration you did on the setting show, and I was wondering if you could explain to her what's going on. I'm a single father, and I'm not ready to have that conversation with her yet.
Oh, then you probably.
And she's asked me.
Yeah.
She's asked me why your hands and head were down in his crotch.
Oh my goodness gracious! I didn't see this. What happened?
My head wasn't anywhere. It was an educational tutorial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For a 10-year-old, that's nice.
You're welcome.
Well, you're the one that let your daughter watch it,
Yeah, you
so
weirdo.
you're probably the one that needs to have the conversation with her.
You guys promote to watch this thing.
Yeah,
Stop promoting it.
you're a grown adult.
I want your kids to watch all of it.
I'm pretty sure most shows say that your children shouldn't be. I know Drew
Thanks.
says it. I think John says it. I think Mike says it. Like, they're grown-up conversations, So you have to be ready for that.
I think he was really upset.
I think so too. I'm not sure if he's like real, and if he actually has a daughter, he thinks he's being very funny. I don't really care.
Look, if your 10-year-old has a phone, and she probably does, she's seeing way worse than what JoJo did.
It wasn't bad.
Don't act like you're the best dad ever. Are we going to get into more censorship? Is that what we're trying to do now? We're trying to censor the media stuff. Is that what you want? You want us to get canceled like Jimmy Kimmel's? Is that what you want? You want to take us off the air, baby, because she's doing a little simulation?
It wasn't even that.
What were you doing exactly?
Don't worry about it.
Tell me for the 10-year-olds that are all listening right now. None of them are in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I want to hear all the 10-year-olds. We should do a special 10-year-old show.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, for all the 10-year-olds out there. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, TM Powell, we're going to talk the new Him movie, which is the one by Jordan Peele. I have no interest in seeing it because the trailer makes me think it's going to make me not want to watch real football, and nobody's going to make me not watch football. Your next chance to win the Bone Bonus is coming up at noon, by the way, with JP, and that'll be going on during the Liquid Lunch. And if you're going out to Brandon to the Liquid Lunch, no telling who you might see. Probably JoJo and me.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and selling your home is by far one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with absolutely matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Shop everything under the sun with Sun Toyota. Everything, including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and Tundras, with Corolla payments starting at $179 a month. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today, because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
A dramatic ending. Your Rays are closing out the regular season at Steinbrenner Field with a matchup against the Boston Red Sox.
Struck him out swinging, and the Rays sweep the Red Sox.
Don't miss the opportunity to see your Rays live and in action starting Friday, September 19th through Sunday, September 21st.
And the Rays take 3 in a row to beat Boston in every possible way.
Visit RaysBaseball.com/tickets. 2025 Rays Baseball is presented by Orlando Health. Raise up.
Game-changing deals are always in season at Jerry O. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Great American Tailgate events. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today during the drive-in to fall event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Yes, it's true that most injury attorneys don't cost you a dime unless they get you money for your injuries. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. It pains me to hear people still don't know that you don't have to pay me up front. Never deal with the insurance companies alone. They have a team of lawyers, and you should have a team too. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or call me at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Take advantage of Labor Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. Credit 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti PA, and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Zip, zero, zilch. That's what you'll pay at Ken Canley Kia. Home of 0% financing, zero down. We've got over 1,200 Kias on sale with crazy low prices starting from just $17,988. Like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $24,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. Got a trade? Regardless of what you owe, we want to pay it off. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved. We're discounting brand new Kias up to $5,000 off. $5,000 off MSRP at Ken Canley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenCanleyKia, NewportRichey.com. KMA rebates assigned to dealer, APR and dealer discount on 25 Sportage, $16.67 per month for 1,000 finance plus tax, tag title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Low rain chances continue today. In fact, about 10%. That's it for this afternoon, which means a whole lot of heat and a high in the lower 90s. Mostly clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And both Saturday and Sunday, 10% rain chances with high temps in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 102.5 The Bone. It's real, it's raw, it's radio. I'm Johnny B. Thank you for being here. JoJo is with me.
Still here.
Damn right you are. Before we get into this next segment, and I'm excited about it, I want to remind everybody, if you're out there betting sports, and I know you are, you got to know that the sports books have been kind of having the edge on us, folks. They've been hustling us for a long time. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Stop relying on your superstitions and your gut feelings. Use what I've been using, Genesis13AI.com. That's Genesis13AI.com. It is the greatest, most super-powered AI sports betting software I have ever seen, I've ever used. We are living in the future. It's right now, folks. Vegas uses supercomputers to create their odds and rob you blind. Now you got the edge back in your favor. NFL's in full swing. As a matter of fact, Genesis 13 last night nailed the Dolphins with the over. I couldn't believe it. They nailed it on the DGen parlay of the day. So if you played it, if you're a part of the syndicate, you already know. Genesis 13 does simulations of all the games. I mean, they have a super AI robot named Zion. And Zion is killing it. Over 60% in NFL over the weekend. Killing it in baseball, college football, everything else. You go to Genesis13AI.com and check it out. For $13, you can do a one-day trial. Right now, $49 monthly membership. If you put in promo code Johnny for a limited time, very limited time, you will get BOGO for that month. So go check it out. Genesis13AI.com. It's great for your daily fantasy picks. It's great for betting, sports, all the different stuff. It's all the information you need from who the referee is and which way the wind's blowing and beyond. Go check it out. Genesis13AI.com. All right, let's go to the hotline. We got my man TM Powell on the line. TM, is that you, buddy?
This is me. How are you?
What's up, buddy? By the way, everybody, TM Powell Media on social media. If you're not following him, he keeps up on everything, including your local sports. So you've been at it. We've been talking to you every week. Thank God the movies are back. I'm super excited about it. We went this week myself, my wife and I, catching up on movies since we were out of town. Love it. The movie experience is in full swing. What did you see this week?
This week I saw Him, and it's weird. This is one of those movies that people, when I say, hey, I saw Him, They're like, yeah, I've seen the previews for it. It looks weird.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said the thing about Jordan Peele. Universal is definitely trying to give this movie the Jordan Peele rub. I can tell you right now, all he did was produce this, like basically released it under Monkey Paw, which is his production company. Justin Tipping wrote and directed this movie. I think they want to do everything they can to make people think it's a Jordan Peele movie, but it's not. And also a little bit about this movie, too. So there's this thing in Hollywood called the Blacklist. And what it is, it's like screenplays that just don't get made. Like, and usually every year they'll talk about the top 10 movies on the Blacklist. And they're these movies that everyone thinks have a lot of potential, but they're just not getting made for whatever reason. Obviously, this one, it's a weird subject matter, and you're probably not going to get the NFL to agree to use their licensing or anything in this. So this is a movie that sat there for a while. I always try to applaud like a risk, because this is something unique, and there is this idea that we don't go see original films. And I will say this is an original film. The other thing that stood out to me was Marlon Wayans playing a serious role. Now, back in the day, he was in Requiem for a Dream. That's a serious movie. But let's be honest with him. We know Marlon Wayans from comedy. Yeah. I mean, that's what we know him from. I will say this about Marlon Wayans. He's a standout in this movie. He's really good in like a serious, intense role. And I was actually able to buy into it to where it wasn't like, okay, this is goofy, him trying to be like this. It's more like, no, like he's good in this. Like he's really good in this role. Unfortunately, that's where my praise is probably going to end with this movie. It is just too weird for its own good. And they try to kind of delve into these different subplots. And I wish I could get into it more, but I would start to spoil things.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say about this, too, if I could say something else positive, I may have not have been a fan of the final product of this, but it did keep my attention the whole time. Like, it kept me into it, wondering what it was, what was happening, even through all the weirdness. But like I said, it's too weird for its own good. And also, it just doesn't do a good job of explaining itself when everything's over with. Like, I don't mind leaving a little bit of stuff up in the air for interpretations. Like, I thought Weapons did a really good job of that, where you're just like, man, what was happening? Where was this lady before this? You know, there's a lot of things that Weapons does well, and one of the things it does is the stuff it leaves open. I think it's fun because it leaves it up to interpretation, and they've even talked about that we could get a prequel to that movie, which is great.
Right.
But this film just doesn't do a good job of, I hate to say, just giving itself a point or explaining itself at the end of the day. It's only 90 minutes, and it's a tight 90 minutes. If anything, I kind of felt maybe it needed another 15 minutes. I'm not sure if it would have fixed it. I probably think it wouldn't. But it maybe could have helped explain what was going on in this film, because I can't tell you a little bit about it. It was like what it is. It's this draft pick. He's like the top draft pick in college. He's going to be the next big thing. And right before combine, he gets hurt. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but he gets hurt. And because he gets hurt, everything's now in jeopardy. Everything he's worked for, family, money, draft stock, everything. And he gets an opportunity to go out to see the greatest of all time, that's Marlon Wayans' character is. He's a quarterback. And he goes out there to see him and spend a week with him because he wants to help him and maybe even succeed him in this spot, almost like if Brady was calling someone out to come, mentor him and everything. And that's when everything takes a turn. So it's very sports related. I get it. But like I said, just too weird for its own good.
Yeah, it just, to me, it looked like an acid trip, the trailer. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I feel like if I watched the 90 minutes, I would leave the theater feeling the same way. Like, what did I just see? I'm left with too many questions. I feel like, maybe I had a fever dream, what's going on with that. But at the same time, I think maybe that might be a reason for people to watch it, because they want to go, all right, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'm the outlier. Maybe the person that told me about it just didn't see the art the way I will. And they, it's like watching a train wreck. You can't look away.
I will say this about it. If Marlon Wayans wasn't in it, given the performance he did, I would be like, ugh, God, get me out of this thing. Because I did think he was pretty wild, because he just he's on edge, and there's this intense vibe to him the whole time. And I think that's a good description you gave, Johnny, is a fever dream. That's what I would tell you with these visuals, some of the ideas they explore. And, so, it's definitely takes some risks, which I always say I commend the risks, even if they don't work out. I like that it was trying to take risks, but at the same time, I think I realized why it was on the blacklist for this long, because I know studio executives get things wrong all the time. But for the most part, I think they have a general knowledge of, hey, I don't think this is going to translate. I think that's the reason some of these scripts sit on the blacklist like they do.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to me how some movies will go straight to streaming and they're phenomenal, and then you'll see a movie like this that's released nationwide at major theaters, and you're like, well, how did that happen?
Yeah, and I've said something like The Long Walk, which didn't cost a lot of money to make, got good reviews, and has made okay money. It's like going to make its money back, maybe even double its money back because it's on a small scale and it's not going to be paying out residuals to certain actors. But I think something like The Long Walk, when it does get to whatever streaming service it's on, I think that's when people would discover and be like, man, this is really good. Listen, I've even heard that about Thunderbolts, which people called disappointment when it made $180 million because it wasn't making $300 million like Marvel. But people are now finding it on Disney Plus. I'm like, man, that's a really good movie. I'm like, yeah, I told you guys this back in May. You know,
I saw it in IMAX, and then I actually watched it again at home. You know, it popped up on streaming, and I went, I'll watch it again, and it was good again. So yeah, it's an entertaining movie. Some of the other movies that are coming up now, are they going to be ramping up the horror with Halloween? We're about to be in Halloween season, like officially in about a week. But a lot of us are already into it. We're already doing it. We're putting our decorations on. My decorations are going up on Monday. So is that going to be ramping up? Or are we still looking at rated R comedies making a comeback? What seems to be the trend coming up in the next few weeks?
I wish the rated R comedies would be making a comeback, but I don't see that happening because I hate to say it. I had some fun with The Naked Gun. I did.
Yeah.
But it didn't make the money it probably should have. And I mean, I hate to say it, things like this week's going to make people even more nervous to make comedy.
Yeah. I mean, well, just don't make them political comedies and you might be okay.
Yeah, you may be okay. I would tell you there's probably 3 to look at that are coming up. One of them is Tron Ares. And I mean, I hate to sound like the person in Mean Girls, but like, quit trying to make Tron happen.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 4 decades now, almost.
The video game wasn't even that good.
It keeps not gaining audiences. And I get the idea of Tron that, if there wasn't the first Tron, we wouldn't have computer-generated graphics. We wouldn't have something like Pixar. I get that it's groundbreaking, but I've always said that visually, yeah, it's stunning, but like, the stories are never that great, and now we have this one with AI soldiers with Jared Leto. I just am like, is this thing just going to bomb again? And they keep just dumping money into it every single time. So that's there. We've talked a lot about Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
So the first Black Phone was really great. Looking forward to the second one, how they're going to twist the story, maybe kind of go that Nightmare on Elm Street route. But I think for a movie opening in October in the horror season, spooky season, that's going to have some eyes on it. But the thing I'm the most excited about, I actually see it Monday, and we'll talk about it next week. And that's One Battle After Another with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
And that's Paul Thomas Anderson directing that movie. I cannot wait for that. The reviews are awesome for it. I mean, they even talk. Listen, I like PTA a lot. I love There Will Be Blood. I like Boogie Nights, Magnolia. I mean, he is a really good director that is definitely quality over quantity when it comes to his resume. He doesn't do a whole lot, but when he does do it, it seems to be pretty damn good. But I've even heard this movie steps out of his comfort zone where it's almost like this spy thriller and stuff, and DiCaprio kind of playing like this we don't know, like some type of secret agent. But everyone who's seen it loves it and says it's awesome and it's got best picture potential. So I see that Monday night in the IMAX. I am very excited about that.
Yeah, that one looks like a definite winner. I've seen a couple of trailers for it and super excited about that. Another one I'm excited about, I don't know why I think it's going to be so great. And I'm trying to think of the name off the top of my head right now. It's the Roof Man, the guy. What is it?
It's Channing Tatum. That's a true story, by the way.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The Channing Tatum movie where he, he's hiding out. I guess he's wanted and he's trying to kill a few weeks or something, and he's hiding out in the roof of like a Toys R Us or something. The trailer looks amazing.
Yeah, I think that looks like a lot of fun too. Whether it'll be able to snag those mainstream audiences, I don't know. I've always thought over the years that Channing Tatum's underrated.
Yeah.
I don't think we appreciate him enough. How he can do action, how he can do stuff that's serious, but he can also be very funny. if you've seen either one of the Jump Street movies.
Yes.
I mean, I think people thought that Jonah Hill was going to be the one that's funny because he was the one for comedy. Channing Tatum is hilarious in those movies. I said that scene in 22 Jump Street when he puts together that Jonah Hill's character slept with the captain's daughter, and it all clicks for him at once. That is one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen in a movie, and he is so funny in that scene.
I can't hear anybody named Jeff without thinking about my name is Jeff. It's so funny. No, he's fantastic, and he's a Tampa guy, and I love him. And
he was Gambit too. I mean, he got to be Gambit and Deadpool and Wolverine. And let's face it, in that whole movie, that one little section is just one kind of part of it. So I mean, it's very supporting. But he stood out to the point where they're like, "Hey, we got to put him in Doomsday." Like that's how good he was at it.
Yeah, he's great, man. He seems like a guy that you could, even though he's this good-looking superstar, he looks like a guy that you could have a beer with, like Baker Mayfield, and he'd just be down to earth.
Yeah, I like Channing Tatum a lot. I think he's very underrated because let's face it, man, he's a big hunk. Women love him. He's a big muscle guy and everything else. So unfortunately, I think he gets almost like pigeonholed into that when people don't realize how good he's in. I mean, he has that role in The Hateful Eight too. I mean, he's done really good stuff.
Yeah, I love it. And speaking of Baker Mayfield, before I let you go, our Bucs are 2-0. Big throwback game this Sunday. And we're just signing offensive linemen off the street right now. They're doing open tryouts like they did in the 70s probably. So it looks rough. How confident are you about this game on Sunday? Because a lot of people are freaking out, even though it's the Jets coming in. What do you think?
I mean, I get why they're freaking out because, I mean, there's just a lot of injuries. I mean, even Emeka's hurt.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play.
He is.
When I saw the clips yesterday, he was coming out on the field, but then they said he didn't practice. He was in his gear. And, you and I talked earlier this week where I said, hey, listen, I wouldn't, especially now, I wouldn't rush Wirfs back. Let's see if Wirfs is ready to go for the Philly game. Because I do think that they can beat the Jets, even beat up. I do, because I think they can probably run all over them. That's the biggest thing I think they can do, and that's going to help you because if you're worried about your tackles, if you don't have to throw it, you're going to be doing better in that situation. That's simple football right there. Run it down their throats, and you don't have to worry about what's going on in pass protection. But yeah, it's a concern. But this is stuff that teams go through every year, and we were already dealing with it. I think that's why everyone was kind of giving the Bucs so much love is because there were so many pieces missing and people hurt, and they were still pulling off these victories on the road. And I've said I still think Houston's going to be good. I think Atlanta may be better than people were giving them credit for.
I agree.
So those are two solid road wins, and then you get to go home and you get somebody like the Jets. I will say this after the two Bucs games and then myself, watching WVU come back and beat Pitt, I would love to have a nice blowout game where the Bucs were just in the lead.
I'll be at the game.
So
I'm excited about going to this game. I usually don't like to go to the early games because it's so hot. But they're going to apparently they're going to have at the beginning of the game, they're going to have 100 old Buccaneers running out onto the field. There's going to be a big halftime thing with Derek Brooks presenting a bunch of stuff. So I have to be there for this 76 throwback game. It's going to be fantastic, and I'll be there with my Genesis 13 fam. It's going to be a blast, and of course, I'll be going, by the tailgate, the Bud Light tailgate, and hanging out with the listeners and all that. So I'm excited about it. I'm not even trying to think about how hot the weather will be, but I would love to see the Bucs do something they haven't done lately, and that's win a game 3 after they start 2-0. That's usually the letdown game. Last year it was the Broncos came to town and wiped us off the field because Todd Bowles said that we got a little bit inside our own head, like the team got a little too big on themselves, and we're worried about getting tickets for their families and stuff and preparing for the Broncos. Broncos came in 0-2, beat the crap out of us. So he said this year for game 3, the whole priority is focus. Stay focused. Don't let the Jets come in here and beat your ass because you think you're too good. So we'll see what happens.
How about all this Baker MVP talk? I mean, it blows me away, because I'm like, oh my God, a Bucs quarterback not named Tom Brady. MVP type talk. But I get it because, I mean, I love him. I'm going to be honest with you, man. He is awesome.
It's not outlandish. I mean, it's not outlandish because, most valuable player is the name of the award. This guy just had 2 game-winning drives at the end of the games. his swagger, the way he
willing them. He was willing them. I know they use that phrase a lot, but that's what I felt like. He was willing them to victory.
I saw Next Gen Stats when it was 4th and 10 with a couple of minutes left to go. We were a little over 8% to win the game. And then after he ran that 15-yard run, they jumped up to 35%. And then Bucky Irving, 20-something yard little catch. All of a sudden, it was we were 50-50. And it was like he did that. He willed the team to win. It's nuts.
And I always wonder, too, if and then on that 4th down play, where he gets hit and kind of flips over. If he somehow misses that tackle, dude, I think he's deep in the red zone, maybe even running that ball into the end zone.
You never know.
He was in wide open space. He was.
Yeah, you never know, man. And thank God we hired a time management coach that's up in the booth, because I really feel like that's been something that's been corrected. I know a lot of people are freaking out. We weren't calling those timeouts with the 10 seconds left.
Oh, I was nervous. It was 24 seconds down to 12 seconds, Johnny. I was nervous.
I wasn't.
Man, that's a lot of time.
I wasn't at all, because I know you can get 3 plays off in 10 seconds, with your timeouts. So I like the idea of not leaving Houston anytime at all, because that's how they beat us last year. Is we left him with 30 seconds and they scored a touchdown. So nope.
And also running it down their throat. Like, we're just going to run it right at you. We got these timeouts. We're going to run it right at you.
That's what we do. We run it down their throats, don't we, JoJo? Right down their throats.
Hopefully,
just jam it.
Hopefully they get past this game. Yeah, if they get past this game, win this game. The Philly game obviously is going to be a big one. But the one thing I'll say is, the Bucs have been able to handle Philly at times, and maybe it's because when they try to do that tush push with someone as big as Vita Vea there, it's not as easy to do with that large of a human being sitting right there.
Well, I think it's a matchup thing with the Bucs and Philly. It's like when Todd Bowles plays against Sean Payton, he has a tough time matchup wise. And the same thing, Todd Bowles knows how to beat the Eagles. We're good against the run. They're a running team. We know how to pressure Hurts and make him make mistakes. So the Eagles hate us. We're a thorn in their side, and we always have been. So we win this game on Sunday. We get Tristan Wirfs back. We kind of tighten some things up, maybe even get Godwin back for the Eagles game. You never know. The Eagles, they don't want to come to Tampa and play. They don't like it.
No, it's hot, and they're not used to it. It wears you out. Yeah, and they know that they've gotten the better of them at times. So yeah, and listen, the Bucs need to win this weekend just to be 3-0, but also because the Philly game, they got a little bit of a murderer's row coming up in their schedule. Back half of the schedule is a lot easier, but they're still playing that first place schedule. And the Seattle, Buffalo, they've got some big teams ahead of them to deal with. So yeah, they need to just be 3-0 and get the Philly and see what happens and try to steal some victories here and there, because they are going to have a tough road. Please don't think these guys are going to be 8-0. I'd love to think they would be, but the odds are against us. Yeah,
I said 11-6 at the beginning of the season, and I know a lot of other media folks that I know are right around the same, 10-7, 11-6.
12-5 for me. That's what I really do think.
12-5.
I think they got confidence.
It would be amazing, but we'll see what happens. TM, are you going to maybe pop over to Hooters there, buddy?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll see you in here in about an hour or so.
All right. Well, I will see you there, buddy. Everybody go follow this guy at TM Powell Media on everything. Appreciate you, pal. I will see you in a little bit.
Yep, I'll see you soon.
There you go. TM Powell, everybody. Look at that. JoJo.
You did it.
I did it. We did it. We made it through.
I love it.
Can you believe we really did?
That's it.
Make it through? It's about it.
It's perfect.
I know.
And I can go finish doing my other job. The one that pays me. And make my way over the...
Making your way downtown?
Over to the Brandon area.
I know. I love it that it's on my way home. Usually, I would go backtrack to Clearwater or St. Pete or wherever they...
Yep.
But nope, now I get to just go by Hooters. Hooters.
Are we doing liquid lunches this football season all around the Tampa Bay area?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to somebody that handles that. Somebody else. Some important person over in the other side of the building.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out today.
Okay.
Maybe.
I know a lot of people that are going, though. A lot of Bone fam.
They always do. They always turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It is going to be great. I'm excited. I have not eaten since last night, so I am ready for some wangies.
Monica and Dizzy.
Monica, Dizzy broadcasting. Mike Calta will be there.
can't wait to see him.
Oh my God, what a great guy!
Such a joy.
Just unbelievable. Just a great human, you know?
Oh yeah, ball of sunshine.
I'm guessing he's in his car on the way there,
He's the best.
kissing that ass.
I just love him so much.
I'm so happy he
I'm
made
going
me.
to tell him a million times today how much I love him and see
Me
how
too.
uncomfortable I can make him.
Me too. We should both rub his back at the same time.
I'm gonna hug him and love up on him and just tell him I love him and then make him so uncomfortable.
I'm gonna let you do that. I'll stand on the other side of the room.
Okay.
I love you. I'll see you in a few.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys out at Liquid Lunch, and I'll be at the tailgate on Sunday. See you out there. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This is gonna be a badass weekend. Bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone is coming to see you.
I just know that we're going to do awesome things.
Join us for a pre-game tailgate at Hooters in Brandon for a Friday liquid lunch. Join Mike Calta and kick off the weekend with The Bone. The first 102 people there will get a free 50 Seasons custom hat. And Mike Calta is buying your first Bud Light draft. So get there early. We'll also have tickets to Sunday's tailgate party. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler and Dizzy and Monica broadcasting live with the JP Show. What more do you need? Ditch work and join us for The Bones Liquid Lunch at Hooters in Brandon, Friday, September 19th at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com.
Looking for a new adventure? Then head to your local McDonald's for the new Epic Universe Mix, a mix of frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and frozen Sprite Lemonade. Purchase a large Epic Universe Mix and you could win tickets to the new Universal Epic Universe theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Drink in the wonders of an awesome new chill for a limited time at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's, no purchase necessary. Visit promotion.coke.com/Epic Universe giveaway for official rules. Fanta and Sprite Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richie. Shop everything under the sun with Sun Toyota. Everything, including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and Tundras, with Corolla payments starting at $179 a month. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. So visit Sun Toyota today, because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richie.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
A dramatic ending. Your Rays are closing out the regular season at Steinbrenner Field with a matchup against the Boston Red Sox.
Struck him out swinging, and the Rays sweep the Red Sox.
Don't miss the opportunity to see your Rays live and in action starting Friday, September 19th through Sunday, September 21st.
And the Rays take 3 in a row. Beat Boston in every possible way.
Visit RaysBaseball.com/tickets. 2025 Rays Baseball is presented by Orlando Health. Rays up.
Can you believe it is week 3 in the NFL already, and nothing makes betting on football more exciting than a wager at Hard Rock Bet? It's so simple to use. Go online to the Hard Rock Bet app, and while you're there, you could check out the Stats Hub. Not sure what to do on your bet, who to score for yards? Check out the Stats Hub for all your information. Plus, sign up today and bet $5 on any game, and if it wins, you get $150 in bonus bets. A winning bet plus a boosted bankroll. Download it now or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Patrick and Heather from Bolt Electric.
Storm season is upon us again.
We're getting calls from lots of homeowners asking Bolt what they can do
To better protect their home from the next bad storm.
They called the right place.
Bolt electricians are out there right now installing whole home surge protection
That saves your equipment,
and powerful whole home generators.
that keep your lights on and appliances running through any blackout. Just call Bolt and find out how you can be storm ready
And storm safe.
online at boltelectric.com.
Football season's here, and Hooters is your HQ. Catch every game with $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Plus, register to win a trip to see the Bucks take on Buffalo. Visit originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
If you're ready to give your business and your bank account a boost, Achieva Credit Union is offering a special cash bonus program. Open up a new business checking account with Achieva, and they'll reward you with the cash bonus up to $400. And joining Achieva Credit Union isn't just about the welcome bonus. They offer full-service business banking with local decision makers who understand your market. For more info, go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Certain restrictions apply. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Join John Senning and 102.5 The Bone at the Brisket Shop this Saturday from noon to 2. Broadcasting live and giving away a pair of Bud Light tailgate passes for the next day every 15 minutes. Enjoy the best barbecue you've ever had. Only at the Brisket Shop, 3501 North Armenia Ave in Tampa. Details at theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
The wait is over. 4 superstars back on The Voice, including the one and only Snoop Dogg.
My ears are anxious to hear and feel what they have to bring.
2-time winning coaches Michael Bublé and Niall Horan.
Oh, it's good to be back. This is my dream come true.
And the queen herself, Reba McEntire.
I get to tell them what to do like a big sister.
Whose team are you on?
Now the party can start.
The Voice returns Monday on NBC.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. Most people don't trust dealer advertising, and I don't blame them because most dealer advertising is misleading. You hear ads claiming huge discounts, but when you get to the final paperwork, they've added all sorts of things to the car that you don't want, but you're forced to pay for or walk away. It can be fabric protection, paint sealant, you name it. And these costly add-ons can run up to $3,500. And then they add another $1,000 to $1,500 dealer fee. It's insane, and it only works because they've worn the customer down. At Stingray, we don't operate that way. There is no dealer fee or dealer ad. Right now, when you trade in a 2011 or newer vehicle, you can save over $9,000 on a 2025 Silverado. No ads, just tax, title, and tag. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your